Suspected of ditching a newborn baby. Authorities found the infant in a dumpster. They were alerted to the child by an apartment custodian who heard a cry while taking out the trash.
Of psychiatry, why are you down to destroying society? Enemy rivalries and title streets, life will be full of violence and fear of silence. Who loving the sound of sirens and show the hammer fire and tiring from our wiring, unraveling reality hassling. My gray skull castling, so wrestling with 32 aspirins and tequila to ease my abdomen. Two thoughts are traveling, in mind and soul is battling, verbal is rattling. Cause the smoke holds my vocals like buckles to bells, fastening from the blunt that I'll be gashing it. Trades of disgusted dreams, rationing, so afraid of the mustard in between the broken blunt seams. So it seems I'm once without Hawaiian for the cream. Though insides are dying, I'm still trying to come clean. So I wonder, will this storm take me under? Born a negative number, a thorn in these days. I remember days of young, carrying guns, doing liquor runs, banking bombs just for fun. Now thinking, me will that be in the future? Makes me wanna dilute the 90 proofer to a point double deucer. Days of young, carrying guns, doing liquor runs, banking bombs just for fun. Now thinking, me will that be in the future? Makes me not wanna be a weed abuser, heroin refuser, teen loser, sicker than an addict. I'm an alcohol addict, so I shoot my brain up with the Dodger fabric. LA where we portray the tortoise and you're the rabbit. When in need, bitch, you no weed seeds like aspirin tablets. Best believe the leaves rotate in a circle of derelicts. Young vagabonds and downwards are destined to be embarrassments for cherishing a false pretense, untense after crashing full bottles in a sequence. My thoughts deepens while peeping the corner dwellers from original rollers, now original bike paddlers, wandering down what was settlers. A frown meadows dust with pus, heating my kettle to bust the mirage, but it's what I got on my neck says part. I wanna be off the typical nigga's job. Now with a despicable squad formed by the blocks that quad. Jupils to where your noodles thrive and poodle squad. I remember days of young carrying guns, doing liquor runs, banking bombs just for fun. Now thinking, me will that be in the future? Makes me wanna dilute the 90 proofer to a point double deucer. Days of young carrying guns, doing liquor runs, banking bombs just for fun. Now thinking, me will that be in the future? Makes me not wanna be a weed abuser, heroin refuser, teen loser, usual liquor user, suspected for the night Ruger, plated with nickels, used as a life remover, not the average boozer. When drunk and still like Medusa, souped up, hooped up like a Mexican in the Supra. Alcohol saluter, soberness diluter, looter. We're giving the grouper shooters and newty hooters, booty booters, booting the bloopers of blue suitors and follies. So maybe hop the trolley to my yonny yollies, smoking no flowers of collie, green or brown like Bobby. Cause what's now a habit used to be your hobby. So is my story like Buddy Holly's bell for glory, but from the sorcery, cause short like Robert Ory. Too many thoughts like Maury. Povage, it bores me. The drink no longer adores me. I think that it has torn me. So while I'm rapping, zapping the prophecies that's knocking me. Cause now I can see it's that Tupac in me. Fuck the world. Fuck this world. Fuck this world. I remember days of young carrying guns, doing liquor runs, banking bombs just for fun. Now thinking, me will that be in the future? Makes me wanna dilute the 90 proofer to a point double deucer. Days of young carrying guns, doing liquor runs, banking bombs just for fun. Now thinking, me will that be in the future? Makes me not wanna be a weed abuser, heroin refuser, teen loser. 6 years, 5 days, high gears fly. Guess if he like glossy eyes, blue days and gray skies, it all keeps my mind gushing. So I use purple smoke to cushion these angry thoughts that's pushing. With no control, I got for O's and mouthwash to approach hoes, marching from the east to the south spot and pop tops. What's torching my creases, one much drama for babies, mamas, aunties and nieces, while bumpy faces and acne cases I push to the back. Mac on occasions and when I'm drunk up the six-pack and tilts my Kango hat. Must have patience, caressing my sack while hearing caps from shell casings and taps that hell below my biggest toe, echo slow. Pacing like Jason, waiting for mistakes to show. But as long as I reside where the earth's quake, spin the bottle till it strikes 8 and awaken to a new day. If you like to shake and shout, all the ladies in the house holler. And if you like to soak and smoke, all the dogs and looks, let me hear you holler. But if you like to shake and shout, all the ladies in the house holler. And if you like to soak and smoke, all the dogs and looks, let me hear you holler. Now my mind is jammed up, so I puff this hamper, tamper till my thoughts are no longer ramped up, and I can camp up with a 30-second hit a quitter. Though too drunk in the function, still wants to run my dick up in him. A young sinner, sipping gin up since the days of Scooby. Due to introduce the doobies, Parmesan to talk to you. Ex-con, spray my mind. Thinking crime, but no balls to be behind. Only stars I can climb. Those divine as I portray you with silky traits. Taking chunks out of the Milky Way to bring them back to DA. But fact is, a niggas paying tariffs and taxes. So, no gator blues, just K-Swiss or a Maxes. But I can't compare the two. Yes, I know. So take a sip of the deuce. And anything goes, I suppose. But for all you hoes, if you like to shake and shout, all the ladies in the house holler. And if you like to soak and smoke, all the dogs and looks, let me hear you holler. But if you like to shake and shout, all the ladies in the house holler. And if you like to soak and smoke, all the dogs and looks, let me hear you holler. Now sometimes I'm too hard, but most of the time I'm too drunk. And then sometimes you see my eyes, but most of the times you make assumptions. But I keep my mind lit like a pumpkin on the 31st, taking sips, loving the side of a cork when it bursts. Cause it's the Bombay, it keeps me sideways, drunken nights and high days, shooting dice on dryways is why I praise. Papers that blaze, and thighs that raise, in a bustable phase, in these streets of rage. So if you like to shake and shout, all the ladies in the house holler. And if you like to soak and smoke, all the dogs and looks, let me hear you holler. But if you like to shake and shout, all the ladies in the house holler. And if you like to soak and smoke, all the dogs and looks, let me hear you holler. If you like to shake and shout, all the ladies in the house holler. And if you like to soak and smoke, all the dogs and looks, let me hear you holler. If you like to shake and shout, all the ladies in the house holler. And if you like to soak and smoke, all the dogs and looks, let me hear you holler. I'm an enemy rivalry disrespecter, both block connector, sipping off the poisonous nectar, which locks your soul's texture in the sector with secular syllables. Regular lectures are critical, plus inadmissible, which echo low through ventriloquy. I be the masters of puppet, corrupting your sensibility with sins. After oil in my rusted skin, no longer a homo sapien, reality offends my mental mentality. Your tragedy depends off the gin. Now you're grasping, gasping for wind, while I'm ashing tobacco in empty weed tattoos, thin 9 men statuing, unraveling your abdomen. The ocean, the city north of Long Beach, southwest of Compton. The ocean, where the blood keeps on. I beats the liquid. Soldier rising, see orsonistic, sick with wicked ways that betrays my verbal through explicit pronunciations that bounces your lousy sayings from philosophical statements that's stoppable when you're behaving. It's unsatisfactory. My lung capacities are fundamental abilities to evaporate in the midst of gravity. So So sorry, me, my battle deep. Articulate, inconspicuous, speech with a verbal odor that reeks your sleep. Unhappily, eternally, drinking drippers from tilted 40 bottles, bringing empty to your memories. No sympathies, just skills at ease. They constantly builds when I breathe. Crumbled leaves, resin and seeds.
The ocean. The city north of Long Beach, southwest of Compton. The ocean.
From the top to the bottom of my block, streets hysterical, hot as if the concrete was beneath Satan's burial. Plot so higher than astronauts, galactic walking, exacto blades cutting your Adam's apple while you're talking. It's the verbal seahorse with rhymes on more pages than tattoo, infiltrating your tabernacle with a vocal that grapples your coastal heroic league. From a style stamina in speech, damning like Greeks upon those opposing me. You see, from holy to unholy, patrolling thee. So disciple by spirit waters and homicidal. So forgive me, Lord, upon my arrival. But the llama see horses capital with zigzags as my Bible.
The ocean. The city north of Long Beach, southwest of Compton. The ocean. The blood keeps pumping and niggas bumping. The ocean. The city north of Long Beach, southwest of Compton. The ocean.
From baby baskets to caskets, indispensable gadgets suffocate you non-life-loving bastards like plastic. It's graphic. My blocks, if you wouldn't ask it, vocal mavericks, fabulous derelicts, twisting terrible trips in a circle barrowicks, pharaohs and runners, sparrows, the terrible terrorists, sips and slicky liquids from barrels containing Mickeys and mystics that equips your larynx, box, intox to detox, and as long as the clock talks, don't need the paramemorable met addicts and every let entrance. Sick, and me hysterical after smoking no carrots and hydraulical chariots. I'm from the blocks within East York streets, opposite the top down LTV. For all the young drunks and weed heads me, like me, 1, 2, 3. I'm from the blocks within East York streets, opposite the top down LTV. For all the young drunks and weed heads me, like me. Eternal fears ain't wanted, don't taunt it, stay blunted. Blocks are haunted by the mobile gauntlet, loudest trumpets, they bump switch. So you best pack your compass, cause they numb it. Go get this hopping and then talking provocative. So nigga chill, I'm talking about pork on wheels or the stork with cuticles made of steel. Without skin tissue you can't feel, but still, I permit you, and if not, draw two like Uno chords, then they'll skip you. Terminal bliss you. Without the bliss tax, inserting in your chest like Kotex and send it with test. So quest, join me not the best upon my block over nutty beat drops like beach cops on Baywatch. No watch, my pockets not like locks on Dred Scott. 1, 2, 3, I'm on the blocks within East York streets, opposite the top down LTV. For all the young drunks and weed heads me, like me. 1, 2, 3, I'm on the blocks within East York streets, opposite the top down LTV. For all the young drunks and weed heads me, like me. I'm the boss of my life like Tony Danza. So when I'm dead, they're gon' bury my baby's bones in Bonanza. Under encrypted stones, cancer, only to be scrambled by the Jones of Indiana. But before, I want 2 cups poured of the brass bananas to stiffen my antennas, easing me like my lantern. The eating tongue of the hip hopper, making them seeds disappear like Jimmy Hoffa or Cindy Lauper. But you will survive, only if you eat butt cheeks like the peeps on the line. I'm dope like the pushers, that's a crack under the neighbors' Cadillacs or in their bushes, giving no gap to shoves and pushes. 1, 2, 3, I'm from the blocks within East York streets, opposite the top down LTV. For all the young drunks and weed heads me, like me. 1, 2, 3, I'm I'm from the blocks within East Yorkshire streets. Opposite the top, LLDB, where all the young drunks and weed heads be like me. I'm from the blocks within East Yorkshire streets. Opposite the top, LLDB, where all the young drunks and weed heads be like me. 1, 2, 3. I'm from the blocks within East Yorkshire streets. Opposite the top, LLDB, where all the young drunks and weed heads be like me. My curiosity and ranging of velocity opposites me, so probably my prophecies equal block robberies and Bible speech. But ministries diminish with keys and spinach and leaves that replenish themes of a menace. My mind is endless with schemes full of tobacco steam, select slow from honey dreams, compatible to cream. So it seems my soul is attackable, though dappable, it's trappable, never relaxable, it's factual. So actually, I'm asking the JESUS to uncongest my congested salaries and valley me pockets with more chips to spit to your esophagus, and knowledge that demolishes the average prophet. From any lavish thoughts I'm exhausted, like Davy Crockett in the wilderness that electrocutes my sockets. So stop it please, cause my tolerance is dense to degrees where my brain cells freeze from curiosity.
I'm curious.
Will my life be luxurious or will I stay furious? My curiosity, it summarizes hypocrisies from luxurious mockeries, spoken to philosophies. So diabolically I speak like Socrates of a weak democracies that are rocking knees to philosophies. It's awesome how I retrieve energies from negative peaks, so I breathe to seal the leak in my batteries that perish to reek, embarrass the grim. Cause streets are full of phlegm, contaminating my composure with indecent exposure like Little Kim. My pupils are dim, and precise sight is full and slim. So twice I unite the weed pipe with a bowl full of stems, then question him. Will my life be luxurious or will I stay furious? Will my life be luxurious or will I stay furious? My curiosity, it's a disability. Hormones and stone blown, corona like the scalp on Jerome. Cursing so purposely, no mercy is shown. And I'll hurt be any that hurts me, making it known like the 3 tones anniversary will never pass. Cause I'm all in your ass like shit crushing Murphys before and after passing gas. Disastrous and mad I am, dangerous, angling to see the famousness when it twist up in your pancreas. Now answer me this. Will my life be luxurious or will I stay furious? Will my life be luxurious or will I stay furious? Will my life be luxurious or will I stay furious? Will my life be luxurious or will I stay furious? Will my life be luxurious or will I stay furious? curious, in real life stay furious.
Shit, I'm just chillin', dog. You know what I mean? Trying to make this shit happen. Why don't you give me a little help, homie? Me 5 or something. Shit, drink with me.
These words that I speak will only be understood by the ears of whom I'm trying to capture. Ears that seem clogged when spoken to, but were only shielded by a certain tempest that hung like little soldiers to barricade the soul of a shooting star. Not yet placed in its chamber. Though anger is a part of life, true friends glorify its invisibility. Not the visible signs of a dangerous thought. So as thoughts rotated through our heads, waters of an impure life, doubted the potency of thoughts that could be smelled a mile away. Many miles we travel, bodies strong from cologne to disguise the usual suspect. Youngsters enjoying life, so nonchalant about the obstacles which it holds, that at times we jump 5 feet before the hurdles. Yeah, we laugh, because for laughter we live. And when his voices were harmonized, his energies was felt. The void, proper to the drunken souls who stumbled the land of the lake of frequent. Immortal love powers my day. Immortal love, for sure. Nobody loves me, I'm a drunk nigga. I only hung out with the criminals whose life was expendable, destined to be just slump nigga. From a punk nigga to a dumped in the drunk nigga. Restricts was cold like an injured, kept it crunk nigga. Can't front nigga, plus my backside's no better. So stand sideways while the heat vibrates my sweater. Writing letters like scarlet forfeits with vendettas from walking down the roads of rocky horrors involved with terror. Appalled by the tyranny and being condemned to the misery. So I stay lickery, now picture me. Hickory smoking while blocking. Over the head knocking and excess shell shocking. Like Ocknell, you'll tell I'm talking. Till it's pale and rotten. Then the memory, it will be forgotten. The streets is watching. Like Mel Gibson from the brave-hearted and the Scotsman. It's on the rebel without a cause. A terrible fanatic for criminals and their applause. Quick to capitalize on your flaws. All St. Eyes and A-balls. Avoid the hate, I take it all. I'm a rebel without a cause. A terrible fanatic for criminals and their applause. Quick to capitalize on your flaws. All St. Eyes and A-balls. Avoid the hate, I take it all. Now I'm cussing, drinking and fussing. With the deal, nothing's huffing and puffing. Ducking shells when they're busting. From barrels, lusting in the pierce my apparel. When it's the pistol they're trusting. But live by the sword. And die by the hand that's swung and pummeled by the Lord. Best believe within my vocal cord. That's local metaphors to be explored. Going overboard, once ignored. I'm close-minded like old folks at front doors. Only open it for purchases of cigarettes and alcohol pours. For certain it's a verbal war. By choice, no duty at all. My toast is sickle and raw. Frozen beef and see them in a thaw. On call and ready to brawl. Cause I'm a rebel without a call. And still searching. I'm a rebel without a cause. A terrible fanatic for criminals and their applause. Quick to capitalize on your flaws. All St. Eyes and A-balls. Avoid my hate, I take it all. I'm a rebel without a cause. A terrible fanatic for criminals and their applause. Quick to capitalize on your flaws. All St. Eyes and A-balls. Avoid my hate, I take it all.
Eternal torment for those that cross me, never walk the night. Even though I'm chained on sight, I'm maintaining my light. It's hard to see the sun through the pattern. Reminiscing footage of family, just to keep my head from batting. Add the days I miss with my son, the missing link seed. Is a half-breed, less reluctant and more greed. I plead when my hands bleed, my pens will soul is caution. My spirit is worse, it'll put your pieces up for auction. Tossing bitches like blunts, Lord forgive me, lust is lovely. In the eyes of a god, to touch is ugly. This room that pass above me, you're bugging. But all you see is gleaming glitter. When the sinister inside is getting bitter.
I'm a rebel without a cause. A terrible fanatic for criminals and their applause. Quick to capitalize on your flaws. All St. Eyes and A-balls. Avoid my hate, will take it all. Like the sun, my thoughts rise like thighs and guns. Eyes to fun, but it tons. It cries of the young, so not surprised at my demise of the fun. It inspires to run from polluting my insides and lungs. alcohol strong, puppeteered by the beard. From the other side of the hemisphere, we're sober niggas is queer. So receiving L cheers or salutes. No chance to hit the cigarette or to do the chocolate flute. I rebuke the poisonous fruit, planting the seed, threatening those that can't lead with his false cavalry. Please make them freeze at 100 degrees. Underwater breathe, guard gills like Johnny, and skills like Claude and Bonnie. Figuring complicated heels like Tommy. The blow the bomb is come to be, it's me.
The walk of hate and misery. The walk of hate and misery.
Papa walk with your drugs and make them see they can feel the wrath like others eternally. Papa walk with your drugs and make them see they can feel the wrath like others eternally.
That's right.
I'm a rebel without a cause, a terrible fanatic for criminals and their applause. Quick to capitalize on your flaws. All St. Eyes and 8 balls, the walk ahead and take it all. I'm a rebel without a cause, a terrible fanatic for criminals and their applause. Quick to capitalize on your flaws. All St. Eyes and 8 balls, the walk ahead and take it all. And authority defiable, it's not reliable. When I smoke a spirit, why the disciples can't? Spirit why? Cause the cycle was stuff like Tiger, ready for war. So gangsters pack blunts, pistols and visors. But for the life of me, my brain boggles like thoughts to rocky after one punch from my Venturago. So I apologize. MCs with mini boots, from vocals to bottles that ooze. One seated on bar stools, I'm from the far side with fools. Choose mechanical tools to dismantle your molecules. What's y'all know about the flammable fuse? I abuse and tips are refused and enthused to criminally amused by breaking rules. I break rules and who's gon' stop me? Cause my blues are like ballad. Too cocky to rock nightlies, whether sober or slide. I break rules and who's gon' stop me? Cause my blues are like ballad. Too cocky to rock nightlies before or after the weed. I break rules and who's gon' stop me? Cause my blues are like ballad. Too cocky to rock nightlies, so I'm killing MCs. So I break rules and who's gon' stop me? Cause my blues are like ballad. Is it that I'm too cocky that you're knocking me but still jocking me? All of my potteries as if it was clay or the heads who did me more. Shaping the vase, but my face is invisible with ghostly feats and skills forever on the rise like feet to 32 bleachers. Surprise, in many of my peaks, but without the candles. Just leaders with handles, the bucket the leaders both the gamble. Beneath your beepers, I'll arraign the bob at your deepest with a scandal that I rebel your game like Shaq and Lil the gamble. So maintain my unorthodox method of bringing pain. When the tramples, leaving particles for scientifical samples.
Whether sober or slop, 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 whether sober or slop.
So I'm popping the paparazzi over CDs, cassettes, and discs that's floppy. Off a 20 bag of broccoli, cause my days are not happy like Potsy. Reality hassles me. No, even the galaxy is knocking me. Hot rock rocking me like mahogany. Leaving skilless style to practice monogamy. Your verbal side of me, probably for you ass mouth MC. You better blast out when you pass out. West up to see your whippy tea or win. Cause now you're entering or her sin. Artillery surrendering from any men splintering. No, your remembrance will never end. A million these unbreakable rules as I've been from thick to thin.
Whether sober or slop,
because my blues are like
whether sober or slop,
whether sober or slop,
whether sober or slop,
because my blues are like
whether sober or slop,
before or after the weed.
whether sober or slop,
Because my blues are like
whether sober or slop,
so I'm killing MCs.
whether sober or slop,
Because my blues are like
whether
Is it that I'm too
sober or
cocky that
slop,
you're knocking me but still jogging?
whether sober or slop,
Because my blues are like
whether sober or slop,
whether sober or slop,
whether sober or slop,
because my blues are like
whether sober or slop,
before or after the weed.
whether sober or slop,
Because my blues are
whether sober or slop,
so I'm killing MCs. So
whether sober or slop,
because my blues are like
whether sober or slop,
knocking me but still jogging?
whether sober or slop, whether sober or slop, whether sober or slop, whether sober or slop, whether sober or slop,
Let's make it hot. You scream a bunch while I scream tonsils. Creaming up your mouth with tissues with double pistols and balls by the fistfuls. My draws use crystals. Smooth as crystal oil. But most oil it'll make your back molars for you. When I get a task that's lubricated for you. Cause oh how I love my girl, you skin like olive oil. Follow it from the soil that'll broil the turmoil. With bomb in your fluid like surplus and more sperm than royal. Before you, booty cheeks blushing. Adrenaline rushing, mentally swindling your feminines with vocal percussions. Local nuts busting, combusting. Unsoberly me, see your ovaries crushing. My boxing lines lusting for your mind. Cause I can tell from your facial structure that the body not ought to find. There's a party in your mouth, and I come. Hey, hey, hey. What? There's a party in your mouth, and I come. Hey, hey, hey. There's a party in your mouth, and I come. Hey, hey, hey. What? There's a party in your mouth, and I come. Hey, hey, hey. Daisy Dukes in 50s boots, bell-bottom suits, smoking trees out of autumn. I call them like army recruits. Nickel who's the boost, the first loose minded nigga. Blinded off the nigga with a top-notch figure. Stopwatch ticker, timing is in the thigh liquor, plus the size of a sticker when the kick up, stew under it. Proton puncturing, femurs not functioning, stomach lines crunching in your balls. Excited from thinking, snapping across, dropping the drawers and booties on walls, pause. And catch a breather, cause my Franklin is running thin like a Aretha. Franklin, ankles pin, the pubic ends are tangling. Brain spins off the cubic square, so let me in. There's a party in your mouth, and I come. Hey, hey, hey. What? There's a party in your mouth, and I come. Hey, hey, hey. There's a party in your mouth, and I come. Hey, hey, hey. What? There's a party in your mouth, and I come. Hey, hey, hey. Gobble, gobble, fruits like a funnel when she swallows. Come by the one from a waistline, Badu. Hollow through the tunnels, acid, bottles and blast. Incomparable splash, leaving a milk mustache. Some guilt must pass, thrash the ass. Once again, I'm bouncing in, whipping your last 2 times. I'm no longer counting in. I'm melting in your fountain pen. Off the gin and taco blend, sun sipping sin like hawkering or doctoring. Up on your chin and marrow skin, you I'm bound to offend due to my addiction to partying. Them liquefied niggas make it hot. Them liquefied niggas got all them hoes on your block. Them liquefied niggas sell high, we can't feel. The liquefied niggas keep it drunk plus real. The liquefied niggas make it hot. The liquefied niggas got all them hoes on your block. The liquefied niggas sell high, we can't feel. The liquefied niggas keep it drunk plus real. There's a party in your mouth, and I come. Hey, hey, hey. What? There's a party in your mouth, and I come. Hey, hey, hey. There's a party in your mouth, and I come. Hey, hey, hey. What? There's a party in your mouth, and I come. Hey, hey, hey. There's a party in your mouth, and I come. Hey, hey, hey. There's a party in your mouth, and I come. Hey, hey, hey. There's a party in your mouth, and I come. Hey, hey, hey. There's a party in your mouth, and I come. Hey, hey, hey. 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 And I come. Hey, hey, hey.
I once spoke to the Lord while choking a bottle of booze, and he said, if I take one step, you take 2. So I slowly lifted the bottle, holding it close under me, and he said, I take 2 steps, he'd take 3. So I went to take a sip, infatuated for more. And he said, if I take 3 steps, he'd take 4. So as I slowly closed my eyes to visualize the opening in the sky, 4.5 died on 5. Papa walked with me.